meticulously and disperse it in the proper quantity every time.
You really mean that?
Yes.
Then what the hell did I do?
Now you didn't do anything. Why do you always assume that you did something wrong?
You remember the last time you said we needed to talk?
Not off the top of my head.
It was the last time I did something wrong.
Well, not this time.
Well, I can show you. See? It was December 14th. I accidentally put too much soap in the laundry and I flooded the basement in suds. I tried pretending like I was doing a carpet cleaning to clean it up, and you said, and I quote, "Stan, we need to talk."
I know, sweetie. And that's why I do all the laundry now, and the dishes, and the bubble baths.
Well, what is it? Are you leaving me?
Not for at least 20 years, probably longer.
Okay.
You're good now, champ. You'll work all that out.
Sure.
Good. Because what I wanted to talk to you about is, we're doing well financially. Your books are taking off, and we've got no credit card debt. And there's an extra room in the house we're not using right now.
I don't know if I'm comfortable with that.
Comfortable with what?
Renting the room out to some stranger, I don't know if I'm comfortable with that.
No, I don't want to rent the room out.
Oh, good. Because they totally could be a serial killer and she wouldn't even know.
But the room is a part of it. Remember when we talked about our future together and about having kids?
No.
We talked about
That doesn't
it.
mean I remember talking about it.
Well, did you write it down?
Yes, I mentioned it in here. Sort of a side note next to the poem I wrote about trees.
Well,
Well,
what do you think about it now?
in retrospect to the whole piece, kind of has a transcendentalist feel to it. I don't know, I think I was going through my emulation phase when I wrote it.
I meant having kids.
Well, I don't know if I'm comfortable with that. I mean, they could totally be a serial killer, you shouldn't even know. Alright, so you want to have...
A baby. Yes.
So like a puppy just out of the equation?
Yeah.
Okay. So you want to have a baby?
We want a baby. We talked about it.
Yeah, but I don't know if we're ready right now. I mean, the trash is piling up. The kitchen's still a mess from breakfast. Granted, the basement floor is spotless, but I didn't pay the power bill yesterday, Katie. Is that what you want? For our kids to grow up in rolling blackouts? Have to learn how to read by candlelight?
Dad.
Hey, what if we don't like it? I mean, you can't exactly take it back where we got from, Katie. The return policy is very controversial. Yeah, just say that now. And they hit a baby fever. I know how it is. You see one at the supermarket and its cute little feet. It seemed like a good idea at the time, and it starts crying and screaming.
I get that with you anyways.
Exactly. Do you really want another me running around?
I really do. Especially because it will be half me, and it's bound to eliminate some of the flaws in your design.
If you say so.
Now, what do you think?
I don't know. I mean, my parents were really ready for me, and you saw how that turned out.
It's just that when we talked about it, it seemed like you wanted to try.
I do, just not right now.
I see.
So yeah, we good?
Yeah, we're good.
Good.
Stan, what if I told you that I
cannot believe you.
I didn't do anything.
Hi, Katie, sweetheart, you look wonderful. Didn't do anything. You had 5 thimbles of sacramental wine at Mass today.
Katie, you look great, dear. And what about you? I saw you sneak an extra piece of the unleavened bread.
I took it by accident.
Judging by how you look, it wasn't the first accident.
You would not believe your father, Stan.
Those thimbles are too small. How's a man supposed to get close to God if they keep holding out on the goods?
Well, those aren't the only goods that'll be holding out on you tonight, Sam.
That's my penance? I'm going back to church then. I need a lifetime supply.
5 thimbles, Sam. 5. You weren't even subtle about it. You just took the wine tray from the usher and started taking shots of the blood of Christ.
It's what Jesus would have done.
Jesus was not a drunk, Sam.
His blood was pure wine, Betty.
Unbelievable. Your father was hiccuping through the rest of the sermon. It made closing benediction very awkward.
You're exaggerating.
You always embarrass me. And where were you, young man?
I'm sorry.
That's right, you're sorry. You know you're supposed to sit between me and your father so that I can talk to people.
I'm sorry. Katie was sick, so I stayed home.
Oh my God, Katie, sweetheart, are you all right?
Yeah, is there anything we can do?
I'm totally fine. I was a little nauseous. I'm completely fine now.
You need some dry toast.
I'm fine, Betty, really.
Sam, get Katie some dry toast.
No, you get the toast. I'm going to sit down. Let's turn on the game.
Sam, get your lazy ass off that chair and make our daughter-in-law some dry toast.
No. Katie, you know I love you like family, but I've had a long day.
A long day. It's not even noon.
Which means I've spent 3 hours of it with you. At the very least, I should get football. I should really get a medal.
And I've got an idea where you can pin it. Are you sure you're all right, sweetheart?
I'm fine, Betty, really.
See, she's fine.
All right. Is everything all right between you two?
What?
I'm sensing some tension in the air.
I think you're picking up your own scent.
Everything's fine, Betty, really.
Yeah, we were just talking about kids.
Stan!
Are you two thinking about children?
We were just talking about it.
I cannot wait until I have grandchildren. I see them in the supermarket sometimes with their little feet.
Yeah, your mother's always loved babies. They remind her when she was a little girl, back in the Stone Ages.
Actually, Sam, they remind me of you. Whining fat and needing to be changed.
So thanks for coming by.
Katie, we're not going to be here forever, and grandchildren would be the perfect sunset to ride off into.
You're gonna need a bigger horse to carry you off to that sunset.
Oh, I don't need a horse, Sam. I have the axe. So, when are you gonna start trying for a baby?
Ask him.
My day was going so well.
Stan, honey, when are you gonna give me grandchildren?
I don't know, Mom.
Poor bastard.
Stan, why'd you hate me?
I don't hate you, Mom.
Well, why are you killing me by not giving me grandchildren?
Not having grandkids is killing you?
We're all human, Stan. We all die a little each day. I was just hoping that before my time comes, I could see you bring some life back into this world.
Jump in the full out back, son. It might throw off your scent.
Listen, Betty, we were just talking hypothetically.
Oh, okay then. Let's hypothesize.
Hypothesize.
Shut up, Sam. Stan, what if Katie was pregnant?
Poor bastard.
So thanks for coming by.
Answer the question, Stan. What if your beautiful, loving wife was carrying your unborn child? How would you feel?
You know, maybe there's a late mass we can get to. Come on, Stan. Let's go see if the church is closed yet.
Look, kid. Just give up now. Pour yourself a glass of wine and start priming the baby juice.
Sam!
I mean, you got it made compared to me. Your wife is a supermodel compared to your mother.
And next to you, the elephant man is Fabio.
I mean, look at your wife, son. That is one special lady. She's got the engine and caboose to prove it.
Thank you, Stan.
Just being honest. As a matter of fact, your front section's filled out more lately. You wearing a new type of bra or something?
You notice your daughter-in-law's cup size.
Just when she's next to you. Shows how far some things can fall. Just trying to make a point, right?
What is happening in my life?
Look, kid, just do it now before you know what you're getting into. Don't let them blindside you like they did me when your mother told me she was pregnant. I ran straight for the window. I would have gotten away too if she wasn't on the third story.
Well, luckily, Stan isn't like you. He's a sensitive soul.
A fruitcake, you mean?
See, I think Stan is nervous because of his relationship with you, Sam.
Me?
Yeah, you and him weren't that close when he was a kid. Look, it doesn't matter, okay? Can we just forget about it?
No, Katie, sweetheart, we can't. What if you were pregnant? Wouldn't you want to know that your husband was there for you? That he supported you? That he wasn't going to, I don't know, jump out of a window?
Yes.
That's all we're trying to do. Help Sam realize that he wants this baby that you're having. Theoretically.
Hypothetically. Theoretically would mean she's having this kid till you disprove it.
Shut up, Sam.
I'm just saying, get it right.
I am getting it right. It's theoretically, not hypothetically, right, honey?
Yes. I am theoretically having a baby.
See?
And you're right, Betty. I should be supported by my husband on it.
She's been turned, pal. Start limbering up.
And you know what I think the biggest problem is? You, Sam.
Oh no.
I absolutely agree. Now, why is he the problem?
He was so insensitive to Stan growing up. That's why Stan doesn't want to have kids. He's afraid he'll turn out like him.
Are you saying I didn't do right by him? I did my job. I fed him. I clothed him. I put a roof over his head. What more do you want?
Some compassion, Sam. You can talk to him about how you feel.
He's my son, Betty. We don't talk about things.
You are so insensitive. That's why he's confused about children.
Insensitive? Hey, son. Settle an argument.
Oh no.
You got a good thing going, right? Like a good relationship or something.
Sure, Dad.
See?
We're never very understanding with him growing up.
You're kidding me.
Well, you could have at least told him you loved him, or that you were proud of him.
You're right. I forgot you always wanted a little girl.
See? It's that sort of thing that I think makes Stan scared of being a father.
You want love? I'll give you love. Son, I'm proud of you.
Dad, you don't have to do this.
No, I mean it. You got it all. A nice house, car, wife. You got a good career. You know the one thing that could ruin that? Kids. Don't have them until you're 40. Live your life a little before you chain it down, all right? Don't have kids.
You will sit down. You will be quiet. Not if you understand. And you will answer the question.
Could you repeat the question?
What would you do if I was pregnant?
I would talk about it with my wife.
And the topic of that discussion would be?
What our options are and where we would go from there.
Options? Such as?
Well, there's keeping it, of course. Adoption.
Oh, wait. So you admit that keeping it is an option rather than an obligation.
Keeping it is an option, yes.
But whose option is it, Stan?
Ours, my wife and mine.
Oh, so in your mind, the woman carrying your unborn child, theoretically, is only partly in control of the decision, despite the fact that it's her body and her right as a woman to have children.
Object!
Overruled. Well, if you can't answer that question, then perhaps you can answer this one. You said there were options, such as keeping it, adoption. Were there any other options?
No, you don't have to answer that.
Sit down, Sam, or so help me God, I will hold you in contempt.
No, this isn't a trial. You've held me in contempt for 30 years.
What are the other options, Stan?
You don't have to answer that.
What is the other option?
Abortion.
Abortion. And which of these options would you advocate for?
I don't know.
Yes, you do, Stan. You know in your heart which one is right.
No, I'm not gonna sit by while you have my son's nuts in a vice.
Sit down, Sam.
No, I'll take the heat for this one. Give the kid a break.
You're gonna be taking a hell of a lot of heat, Sam.
What are you gonna do? Overcook me like you do my eggs?
Your eggs are gonna be scrambled if you're not careful.
It's not like you let them out of the shell anymore.
Stop it!
Both of you. It's no reason Stan never wants kids with the way you two act.
Oh, told your wife you never want kids.
I didn't say never, I just said now's not the right time.
Life doesn't give you a right time, Stan. It just throws it at you, and you catch it, and you run with it.
A baby isn't a football, Mom.
My point is, life doesn't always give you a choice.
Then I don't want to make the choice. Let her do it. I love Katie, but if she was pregnant, I'm not the one to make the call. Then let her do it.
What if she doesn't know what to do?
It's not my problem. Jesus. I didn't mean to.
Look, kid, I got a piece of advice for you. For the next 30 years or so, just sit and nod.
That's your great strategy for surviving a marriage?
No, but I never stuck my foot so far in my mouth it came out the other end.
I didn't mean she's alone. I just.
Didn't know what to do.
Yeah,
Yeah, we've all been there. At least she's actually not pregnant.
I guess so.
I mean, could you imagine this conversation if she really was? You'd be a dead man.
So would you for going to bat for me?
Yeah, I do gotta wonder though. If I was such a screw up, why don't you have this kid and raise it better than I did?
I don't know if I can.
Look, kid, if you're worried about fertility, I got some news for you. Your boys are working just fine. We got some prime engine grease in our jeans.
It's not that, it's just. Forget it. Hey, could you pass me the sports section?
I'm reading it. You want the comics?
No, I'll just write my notebook.
Yeah, so your mother's probably rallying Katie to beat the hell out of you right now.
Yeah, I know.
There's no way of getting out of that one.
Yeah, well, at least you're going down with me.
What are you working on?
Just some poetry.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. You want to hear it?
What?
You want to hear what I wrote?
Nah, I'm fine.
Oh, okay. Why not?
What?
Why don't you everyone hear what I write? It's my career, it's my life's work. You at least act like you want to hear this once.
I read it on my own.
You read my poetry?
Everything you published.
What did you think about it?
It was good.
What was good about it?
All of it. It was all good.
You never read it.
Yeah, I did.
Then tell me what you think about it.
I didn't understand them.
What?
Your poems. I never understood them. I mean, I could tell they were well written and all. Just never understood them.
Oh.
Yeah, that was always my problem with you. When you were younger, it was easy. You go to the park, toss around the ball, watch movies. But then you got into writing. It's like you became a new person. You weren't all that interested in the old stuff.
You could at least said something.
What was I supposed to say? I didn't know anything about writing. It's all you cared about. So I went to the library every week and checked out a book of poems.
You checked out a book of poems a week?
Yeah, I thought if I saw what you saw in writing, then maybe we could talk about it. Never did though.
What about my novel?
That actually wasn't bad.
What'd you like about it?
I like the part where the guy jumps off the roof.
That was at the beginning of the book.
Yeah, I know. Very descriptive. A lot of detail on the splat.
Thanks.
Son, I'm proud of you. I don't really get it, but I'm proud of you.
Thanks, Dad.
She's pregnant! What? Katie is pregnant!
I am so sorry.
Sit and nod.
Good.
Oh!
Do you have any idea what you've put me through?
Do you?
I am your pregnant wife, for God's sake. You do not tell your pregnant wife you don't want children. You suck it up and support her.
You're only hypothetically pregnant.
Not to me.
Okay, I'm a little fuzzy on the law, but I'm pretty sure this is entrapment.
Welcome to marriage, kid.
You be quiet. You're the reason our son wanted to murder our unborn grandchild.
Me?
You never told him you loved him when he was growing up. That's why he's an atheist.
Thanks, Mom.
You didn't go to church today and you suggested your wife get an abortion.
It was a hypothetical scenario.
It was theoretical.
What's the difference? difference.
No more excuses! You will apologize to your wife.
I just did.
You will do it again!
Sorry, Katie.
Sorry for what?
I'm sorry for suggesting abortion was an option in a completely hypothetical scenario.
Young man!
Betty, it's all right.
No, actually, it's not all right. We raised him better than...
I know. I'll talk to him. I think I can handle it from here.
Well, if you need anything, we'll be in the kitchen.
Thank you.
Come on, Sam, they need their privacy.
Oh, come on, Betty. It's just getting good.
Don't make me ask you again.
Fine. Don't burn a hole in my head.
Don't give me any ideas.
Always nice having them over, huh? So you're pregnant? Guess they don't make condoms like they used to, huh?
Nope.
Guess it wasn't the time for that one. So I talked to my dad when you and Mom were putting on the war paint.
Good for you.
Yeah. So look, I don't know if I'm gonna be a good dad, but I know up until today I've been an okay husband. Better on some days. I just didn't know. I'm sorry. And if you want my help, I'll be there for that. And if you want my help in deciding what to do, I'll be there for that too. So do you still want to have the baby?
Yes, I still want to have the baby.
Do you still want to have the baby with me?
Why? Do you know anyone else who's available?
No, just my dad, but he's a bit of a nut job.
Then I guess you'll do.
All right.
Stan,
Yeah?
you will tell our baby that you love it every day. You will never miss an event they are part of, and you will never even hint that you were anything but sure about wanting them to come into this world.
Yes, ma'am.
I love you. You stupid, stupid man.